Can I, an average person, talk to a deceased loved one? By Cherokee Billie. In a nutshell, yes, you can. You would be amazed at how much the deceased want to communicate back to those that they loved, especially the first few months after they have departed. You may be getting contacted right now from someone you love and are not aware of it. Often a person's grief can stop the flow of communication from the departed. It is natural to grieve for someone you have lost, but you have to get calm and quiet to start receiving messages and even answers to your questions. When you are able to put aside your grief for short periods of time, you will be able to notice if you are being contacted. Pray and ask to be able to have an open connection with your loved one. Many people have experienced the smell of a fragrance, such as perfume or aftershave, that a loved one used. This is their way of letting you know that they are near you. Start paying attention to your environment and expressions that come into your mind that remind you of your loved one. Let me explain this further. The deceased often communicate by turning on lights, electronics, manipulating computers, and any other electronic device. The reason is that they, departed loved ones, are spirits, which are pure energy, and it is easy for them to come through energy devices. If you have noticed unusual things happening around your electronics, this could be your loved one letting you know that they are with you. Perhaps you were looking for something on the internet and became distracted, and when you looked back at the monitor, there on the screen is exactly a website that would help you. These things are not coincidental. This is one of the ways that the deceased have of letting you know they are there with you. They may also move curtains or even your sheets to get your attention. Just as you are about to drift asleep, you hear the soft voice of a loved one talking to you. This is quite common, due to the fact that as you approach the sleep state, you are more in tune to the spirit world. It is beneficial to ask your loved one to speak with you as you sleep. You can say this out loud or in a prayer just before bedtime. Keep a journal by your bed and write down whatever comes to mind first thing when you wake up. You will begin to notice that messages are coming to you. You can develop the gift of communicating with the departed. I am here to demystify the belief that only a select person or group is able to have this talent. Each one of us possesses psychic abilities, and it's learning to use them that will help us pierce the veil between our world and the spirit world. Start thinking about things that have been happening around you, as I said earlier. Keep a journal and make random notations of things you notice or have heard. Open up your spiritual self and you will be amazed at what you truly hear and see. If you would like more help on learning how to communicate with your deceased loved one, contact me, Cherokee Billie, and I will teach you privately, one-on-one, how you can successfully communicate with your departed loved one. Thank you so much for listening, and may you be blessed now and always. This is Cherokee Billie.